The many faces of Starscream. Yet they all look devious.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Voyager class, Armada Starscream. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have a lovely image of Screamer in his old mode. Legacy, he is a Voyager Classic, Class Voyager, Voyager Classic, Class Via, Head on a Class, hey, Voyager Transformers. On this side, we have the lovely Legacy artwork. On this side, we have some lovely images of Screamer. Up top, Legacy. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. You have a QR code. You want to scan it, go ahead, free scan on me. It just scans to a like a virtual bio card. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Armada Starscream, our newest Voyager in this latest wave of Legacy. And here he is in his robot mode, looking all Armada-y and Starscreamy. But yeah, not too bad. I do have my issues with him, like, as you can see, this one arm here just likes to wiggle around a little bit. Not very solid, but let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his tum-tum, but at his Scream noggin. There's the Scream noggin. It's a pretty nicely done face sculpt there. Yes, we have like some gold for the eyes in there, so the eyes do stand out quite nicely. Just have some gray there for the face, a little bit of gray on the forehead. Got some yellow and black there on the shoulders, some yellow in here, some black as well. As usual, the yellow could have used like a second coat in some spots. But got some red here on the wrists. The red paint on the wrists is a little bit inconsistent on mine. Looks a little sloppy on this side. Doesn't look too bad on this side. Got some nice metallic blue there for the cockpit. Got some molded detail in there as well. Got some big old knee spikes going on. And big old feet. And moving up the back, you can see he's got the screaming booty. And all of that going on there. And yeah, overall, not too bad, not too bad. Not my favorite design for Starscream, but yeah, doesn't look too bad though. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, but you don't get too much wiggly-waggly. You can get a lot of up, so you can do total squirrel, you know, so you can get some flying poses if you want. You can look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360 if you can get them around the wings. Can move in and out. You have bicep rotation. You do have a double jointed elbow. Nothing at the wrist. No wrist rotation. You do have waist rotation. I mean, it is, you know, a bit hindered by his little back plate here and his, you know, his cod piece, but you know, it's there. Legs can go forward about that far. You can do the big boot. Back about that far. If you gotta move things out of the way, you can get it back a little further. Outward, you can do the full splits and then some. You got thigh rotation. A bit over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee and the feet. They can move up some, they can move down a lot, and you have ankle tiltage. And of course, the wings themselves are on hinges. You can kind of angle these back, rotate them, and those angled however you wish. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include his wing sword. Now, originally, this is supposed to be part of the wing, but it is a separate piece on this figure, just cast in gray. And you also get a simplified version here of the Star Saber. Let's see, just done in that blue, with the handle in gray. And he can wield both swords. Now, if you want to, you can store them. There are ports behind the wings, so if you wish to store the swords, you can totally do so. You can just plug one there, and there is your storage. Hooray for storage. You also have ports here on the forearms as well, so you can have them as like arm blades. Hey, things you can do if you want to do them. Why not? Dare I say why not? Or you can have him wielding his weapons as a warrior should. There you go. You can slash, 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 and all of that good stuff right there. And another thing we can do is, if we come back here, we can raise these up over his shoulders, and this red panel here will just drop down and just tab in right there. And you can bring these forward, and he has his big old shoulder cannons, and guess what? These are Bluish compatible. Yes, they are Bluish compatible. Yes, they are. So these are, of course, Siege Jetfire's effects parts, which are my absolute favorites. And we can plug one in here. We can plug one in here. And we can do a big old double Starscreaming Bluish. The Screaming Bluish. Oh, yes, it's that Screaming Bluish. But hey, things you can do if you want to do it. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Megs. With Earthrise Starscream. I don't have an original Armada Starscream, but I do have the Generations version that they put out a while back. So you can see how that works out. So, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up these forearm panels here. Flip in the hand. Close that up. Open, flip, close, get that done and out of the way, and then we're going to move up to the wings here. We're just going to straighten the wings out and rotate them forward so they line up with the shoulder pads right there. Same thing on the other side. Bring that up like that. You can take this whole backpack section here and raise all of that up like so. Take the cockpit, just untab that, bring that up. It will swoop into place. You can bring these fins out like that, and you can have that. That's a weird little cosplay he looks like he's doing, but you know, hey. And we can now bring this whole assembly back on this hinge. Gonna open up these panels right here. Flip in the heels, and then flip the feet up into the legs, like that. You're going to then rotate the legs inward, thusly, and then just collapse them in to the body, like so. And if you're just going to tuck up right under this section here, so just get everything situated. There we go. There we go. And then what's going to happen is that these two bits are going to tab together like that, and then all of this will just come up and tab in right there. Although on my copy, it doesn't tab in that well. It doesn't like to stay together. It does not like to stay together. I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong. I may very well be, but mine does not like stay together there. I don't know. But once you've done that, you just come here and you just push his head down. Like that. Just tucks in like so. Now for the arms are on a slider here, so you just want to slide them out. And then you're just going to collapse the arm up. There's a little tab slot connection right here in the bottom of the wing, so just collapse all this up. That will tab in right there and sit just like that. Second vest is just like the first, so again, just slide that out and then collapse the arm up like so. And again, this section does not like to stay put. Again, don't know if I'm doing something wrong. There's not much you can do really with all this. It's just doesn't like to stay together. I don't know. I could very well just be doing something wrong, but I don't know what. But anyway, once you get that all done, we are done. And there you go. There you have Armada Starscream in his alt mode. Oh, jeez, man. He almost spun off the table. How dare you? You are a defiant one, aren't you? But there he is in his jet mode. And it is a very Armada Starscream jet mode, isn't it? Of course it is. It very much is. But yeah, You know, and my big issue is just like this back section here just doesn't. It just doesn't. Again, I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, but I could very well be. But it looks, I don't know. Again, there's not much to do back here, so unless I'm missing some little tab slot connection here, other than that one, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway. But there's the jet mode. It still looks good. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Now, granted, it's a lot that we've already seen, just in a different configuration, but still worth taking a look at. You do have some of that gold right in here. Decepticon symbols on the wings. Got those fins going on. There's the back, there's the top, there is the bottom. I don't know. Does that count as visible head syndrome? Definitely. Oh, the top of his head's poking out. Does that count as visible head syndrome? I'm going to count it. I don't know about you. But he does slide as flying things slide. Hooray for flying, sliding things. And for comparison, here it is with Megs. With the Earthrise Starscream. So you can see how that works out. Whoosh. And with the Generations Screamer. So, there you go. Now, as far as the accessories go, yes, accessories can be stored. If you want, you can use these ports right here on the forums. But the instructions just tell you to plug them in under the wings, thusly, and you know, things you can do if you want to do it. Not the most elegant thing in the world, but hey, it's storage if you want storage. And of course you can take these, bring them forward, get your blueshing on. You can always just leave them back here and plug them in like that. And you can have him bloosh off into space. So there you go. So there you have Armada Starscream, and yeah, he's just okay for me. The robot mode looks, you know, it looks pretty good. It's not my favorite version of Starscream, so that has a lot to do with it too, but you know, it looks fine. The jet mode looks pretty good also. For some reason, the back part of the jet mode on my copy just doesn't want to stay together. Again, I could just be doing something wrong. I don't know. But all in all, for me, he's just okay. But there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Legacy figures, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Armada Starscream, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. You called for me, Lord Megatron? Whoa, hey, what's with this getup? Oh, I was just trying out a new look. What, you don't like it? I don't like any of your looks, Starscream. I don't like you, for that matter. You know your words. They hurt. Yeah, this hurts too. Which would you prefer? I'll take the words. Yeah, I thought so.